This is Max from Best Bass Gear, and I'm going to install some knobs onto our P-Bass that we've installed. A new preamp that has a single master volume control and a stacked bass and treble. And previously it was just a volume and tone, so I still have one of the volume knobs that we took off of it, and that'll just go straight on here. And goes on a little bit soft. I want it to stick better than that, so I'm just going to take a slotted screwdriver and basically just spread the split in the shaft so that it engages the knob a little bit more, so it doesn't come flying off. That's good. The concentric knob is going to work great, but it's going to require a little bit of custom fitting. I'll show you what I mean. The lower knob is reversible, by the way. It has a recess in it on both sides. Whichever side you put down, the recess is going to cover the control nut, and the recess that's facing up is going to allow the top knob to nest into it. And in pre-fitting it, what I notice is that if we set the lower knob on so that it fits nice and low to the bass, and then drop the top knob on, that there's a little gap between the two knobs, and it's less than what we'd want aesthetically. I could raise the lower knob to compensate for it, and I'll do that a little bit, but I think I can also drop the upper knob on, and I want to demonstrate how that would be done. If I was building a bass from scratch and I had the foresight to do it, I could just walk over to the belt sander with the potentiometer and take a little bit of material off the top of it, but it's already built into the instrument. So instead, I'm just going to use a Dremel tool with a something of a coarse grinding bit on it, and I'm just going to grind a little bit of material off the top of this. I'm just going to check the fit. And a little bit more. That's just what I'm looking for right there. So that's perfect. And before I start tightening the set screws on the side of these, I'm going to find the center detent position of each knob. And on these particular Noble stack pots, that means that the notch in the lower brass sleeve is lined up with the notch in the aluminum post, and lower concentric goes on first, and I'm going to line up the set screw with the slot in the post. It doesn't matter so much on the lower one because it's got a flat brass set screw to bear against,
so I could really put it anywhere. And I just want to adjust that so that it's not totally down on the body, but up just enough so that it looks like it's there but isn't rubbing on it. And then on the upper knob, the reason that I chose the orientation of the set screws with the slot is that this way the set screw is going to drive into the slot, and as it goes in, it's going to make the two halves expand and hold the knob. If I didn't do that and I rotated it like 90 degrees and the set screw came in, it would be collapsing the split, and then the knob winds up being wall-eyed and it doesn't look very good. So that's why I'm taking care to do it this way. And same thing, I want it to look like it's all the way down, but not quite all the way down, because I don't want it to scrape in between the two knobs. And I'll test it to make sure that it feels smooth. And it does.
And there's how I install a set of concentric stack knobs.